Hello everyone, this is Gorax. Today I'm going to show you how to pass Spire of Time Sanguine Secret. This is quite easy level compared to the previous two, but I did a mistake here which you will see, and I'll suggest you not to do it. Even if you do that mistake, it's very easy to do a walk around it, as I did at the end of the video. Alright, so as you can see here, we got these arrows pointing in every way, and actually this monster that has 5,600,000 is one of the strongest in this area, so I would suggest leaving him for the last. You are not limited by the movement this time around, so think before you move. I was actually recording that during work, so I didn't pay too much attention to what I'm doing, as I had this level is much easier. So yeah, keep that in mind. And as you can see, I'm progressing here. Okay, so yeah, moving forward, I'm getting the buff here. Obviously, as I said, I would suggest defeating that unit at the end. And now I'm going, as you can see, 2100 power enemy. So this should be your first target, and then save. Okay, so this fight will be very easy. I did not actually have any problems during this level, so it might be just very easy. And thing is, I didn't know what these arrows do, and they're quite important. As you can see, I'm going to save the game here. And when it comes to the buffs, just take buffs that generally buff your faction. Okay, so I saved once. I should have actually went left to see what these arrows do, as I will waste a recess that should not, and I'm gonna mention that for you, so you don't need to worry about it. So you'll learn on my mistakes, and this is why I'm recording all these videos as well, so you can see how I've done it, and if maybe you'll find a way to do it more efficient, which is always good. And you can share it in the official Discord as well. So as you can see, that's another 400, and that's another 500,000 power enemy. So these two fights might be actually a little bit overwhelming, but if you finished the previous two Spires of Time, this will not be an issue for you, okay? The previous two were really power gates. This one is really simple. And another two boxes are waiting for me. So it's really straightforward. I'll keep saying that during this videos. As you can see, two more boxes, and now we need a key to open the gate, but we actually don't. If you go south and you press on these arrows, one of the walls will open and you can't pick up the pickaxe, basically. So yeah, that's the mistake I've done. I didn't know that, and I'm actually going to go here. I'll collect a key. As you can see, this area is rather small, so what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for the lower power enemy, which usually guides the path. So if you don't know where to go, try going for the lower enemies, lower power enemies, basically. This will help you a lot. So yeah, getting this. Okay, there's a revival if you need it, but the key, okay, that's important. There's only one key, and you need it to open the doors above with the sword. You don't need to open the pickaxe. You need the pickaxe, don't get me wrong, you need it for the next level, but instead of doing what I'm doing now, you should go down the south and open these walls using the arrows below, which you'll see right now. And I was like, okay, I made a mistake. I could have actually reloaded the game at this point, but I wanted to see if I'm still able to do it within the first try, just to make sure if someone's in the same situation. We just don't need to load right now. You can load it at the end. So I'm not sure what's happening, but I've noticed that the size of the screen on the game is a little off, and I've had this issue sometimes when I'm recording. could see it during my my previous videos. And obviously this tavern here is random, okay, so you will have different heroes than I do, but don't worry, okay. And then we just follow, okay. So now I realized, okay, I don't have that key here for these doors, and this sword makes your fights easier as it boosts the damage of your units, okay. So it's quite important to get it, but I managed to clear that level without it, and I reload at the end to get to grab the key and pick it up. But you can do it all in a single run. You don't need to do what I've done, okay, as this was a mistake, but I recorded that mistake and I'll keep it in the video to show you guys, okay. I was expecting another key, but as you can see, okay, I got a portal and I don't have key to go over there, so okay, I'm stuck. So I had to go through that portal. This was the only way. And by the way, I've done it without using any mercenaries. If you want to make it easier, you could use your mercenaries, and this way you'll have no issues, as you can use the mercenary for the whole scenario, not only a single fight. So it's good to have stronger friends, and if you need some heroes, you can add me to the friend list. As you can see, even at this point, these enemies are weaker than the two first enemies that I fought, okay? So keep that in mind. If you struggle with this two on the right, you can get here and get some buffs, okay, and then come back over there and get the pickaxe, because you'll need the pickaxe for the next map, okay. So 451, that is still relatively low. I was checking, as I said, I'm going to follow the power path, which tells you where you should be going, really. Okay, so you could have come up here if you were struggling with these two fights. You could get up to this point, grab extra buffs, buff your team to make them stronger, as everything helps. Yeah, as you can see here, damage or crit, okay, every buff helps. And then we got 478, so that's quite high in this area. But as you can see, I'm already at 900,000, so I'm basically way above this map. So at this point, I really thought, okay, the guys are right. This is really easy compared to the previous ones. But obviously, we know what happens on the second stage of the two previous ones that are quite hard to pass. But I was still confident in my skills. Okay, for okay, these shields sometimes are annoying. So yeah. Right now, I said, okay, I've cleared everything. There's no key here. So I'm hoping there's a key in the second map, because the next portal will take me to a second level. So I was hoping for a key so I can get that. Or I've also thought that I might not need that sword, okay. I was quite kind of worried that I'll actually have to reload, because I will need that sword to break something. But the only one you need to break something is the pickaxe, as in the next map. As you can see, I'm still scrolling. Okay, I checked everything. There's definitely not a key. So yeah, let's do that. And it teleports me to the next map. So I check the surroundings. This is where I need to get. Okay, and I need to get there, but there's no way here. So we need to unlock it somehow. And the first enemy on this map is 587,000 power. So I'm basically almost double that power at this point. So I didn't even bother changing I didn't bother changing my formation, because I know the units that I got will be able to carry me. Guys, as you know, I got a little bit of sustain from Molière and Kaguya, great self-healing and AoE damage from Ingrid and Anastasia, and a little bit of backline damage thanks to the temple hero Geril. This always helps me a little bit. She's only legendary, I think, not even plus, but she's definitely good at this point. Okay, I'm trying to get her to mythic. So as you can see, there's this rock style need to delete, basically destroy using the pickaxe. This is why you need to have a pickaxe before you get here. And obviously with the sword, my team will be much stronger, but I didn't get it and I'm still overpowering it. And if you passed previous levels, you should be at the same stage as I am, basically, when it comes to the power. So yeah, definitely going there. Quite easy level, quite fast truth to be told. I think it took me like 20 minutes. We'll see by the end of the video. Obviously, I was, as you can see, sometimes I have these couple second gaps when I'm choosing a skill. That means basically I was doing something at work while after the fight, basically not paying too much attention. Okay, so now we got Anastasia, and I was a little bit worried, always worried when there's an Anastasia as your enemy. So basically the charm helps a little bit. All you need to do is first pop her basically death immunity first before your Anastasia pops it. But obviously at this point she was quite easy, no damage done to my units, as you can see, even through the ultimate, although that bit of damage on the Moliere scared me a little bit. Obviously you can just restart the fight anytime you want, and you'll be able to pass it eventually without any significant losses. But usually when I record these videos, I'm trying not to do that. The reason for that is basically to see if we can, or I can, pass it through with losses. If I can do it, you obviously can do as well. Okay, so another fight, and I thought, okay, 994, that's getting tougher. Okay, this is getting scary, but something happened and he's only at 674, so that's good. Not really a challenging fight. Also, in the area that I actually escaped because I used the key on the wrong door, there's a scroll, and I'm not sure what it does, truth to be told, but definitely worth it, guys. So don't do the mistake I've done at the beginning of this video. Grab it first, okay? But even if you don't, you will still manage to pass it, as there's nothing really stopping you. Okay, so here I had 3 enemies, and as I said before, I'm looking to actually start with the lowest power one to ensure my victory and buff my team through the victory buff, basically, to make my life easier. Okay, and this is what I'll suggest you on every step. Okay, is always follow the power path. Sometimes it might be misleading, as there was an example when you actually had to jump to the area that had higher power enemies, but you didn't have to fight them. So that's also okay. But I'll definitely be releasing more of these guides. And obviously here's a buff that will, for exchange of your HP, will regenerate your energy. Okay, and the boss monster he is at 994, so I'm going for something lower to boost my team even further to make the boss fight easier. At this point I'm still missing quite a lot of boxes. I was like, okay, so this is the boss fight, but I'm missing boxes. So where are the boxes? And obviously there's this little island there that will well, the bridge will appear to move there, because right now there's no way to get there, and this level was quite important for me to get cleared as fast as possible, because it unlocks a 5th rune. So basically every unit in my every hero in my formation will have as you can see, you don't even need to fight these monsters. Yeah, no, actually you do, sorry. Yeah, I thought there's a way to go around them, but no, that's not the case. So yeah, definitely kill them, get the buffs, get the boxes, and move to the boss. Okay, so that will mean I won every fight except the one under the locked door. So I'm missing 1 buff here, plus the buff from the sword. So that's 2 buffs that I'm missing, and I'm still way above the required power. Okay, so still doing good, nothing hard. So far, nothing blocking me. Okay, now let's go clear this boss monster. Okay, so yeah, obviously I'm a little bit always scared of the Intimia here. He's quite good, but the AoE damage that my team provides is quite good as well. So that was easier than I expected. Obviously I'm overpowered when it comes to this level. thanks to all the buffs and everything, basically, because I was stuck so long in the previous Spire of times. But I was surprised. Okay, I defeated that boss monster. Now I got another one, and this one has more power, but obviously it's still not a lot compared to what I got. So I wasn't worried, I was just surprised. Okay, so there's 2 fights. That's fine, 2 boss fights. Let's do it. Okay, so was not that hard. Okay, and I believe at this point I thought, okay, so there's one more fight I need to fight to do against Katrina. Katrina over there, which also is protecting the HP region and energy region buff. Okay, so from this fight you get an orange buff, random obviously, so choose whatever suits you the best. And then 923,000, okay, so that should not be an issue after you won these 2 fights right here. As you can see, no issue at all. Getting that done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 2 big boxes, 2 golden boxes. Okay, so another extra rewards. I skipped these paths. As I said, I'm trying to play without paths to show you that you can do it without any of them. Basically, this will. Okay, and there's more here as the last 1200,000. Okay, every unit in that team is epic, so that's why it's important to collect all the buffs before you get to that point to make your team as strong as possible. But it was just piece of cake, I believe. There were no issues as AoE damage. As you can see, it's eating everyone alive. And only Robin's left. And that's another victory. Okay, else. I wonder if all of these heroes that pop out here. Obviously, I went for the rune as fast as possible. Yeah, just to get it. And 2 more boxes. More dust. Always need the dust. And and then I'm going to teleport away. And that's it. And here I am. Okay, I need to get these doors. I don't have any more keys. There's no more keys to loot. So what I do? I load the game. I had to decide which save I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, move to that point. Obviously, these are quite annoying. So yeah, go there. I just saved the game just in case, but not needed. Just load the first save and go to get the box, the key, and that field there. As you will see, and basically all I have to do is get there, destroy that enemy. Obviously, it's 214,500 piles, so you can do it as a first step. Get the key, and then move south. North. Another 275. Okay, so you could go this way first. Okay, this way will allow you to get buffs necessary to defeat the 2 enemies that are left there for the pickaxe. I'll suggest clean all the enemies here if you want to accomplish it within one go, as there's no movement penalty here, so you can move as much as you want. And as you will see here, obviously the tavern is random, different heroes here. I think I went for the new, yeah. This is trap. I forgot to mention that previous time, deals damage to you. And yeah, there you go. Another easy fight. The charm buff you get after the fight is quite useful. Keeps the enemies at bay and allows you to do cheeky things if you struggle. Yeah, pretty easy level. And that's what people were saying, that the next level is easy. Tomorrow I'll try to pass the next level. Hopefully it won't be hard or too complicated. As you can see, I got the box and that's cleared. Okay, and obviously I want to show you what that does. Okay, secret brush. I'm not sure what it did. It's definitely did something, but since I already cleared it, I didn't go further than that. So maybe someone will be able to post what this scroll does in the comment section. Usually it reveals something or make enemies weaker. Maybe that's what it did. So yeah, but definitely I will suggest going this way first, as not only you get buffs, you also get this buff here from the sword, okay? And then you leave this area by pressing that arrow. Thank you all for watching, guys. Stay safe. Bye.